gotta get it from Smith though.
Probably could wear 2X, but by the time I watch, because I usually get holidays now, I get a lot. This one might shrink, so it's perfect. Are they feeding them today?
Yeah.
We'll try to see what's going on.
Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Right there.
You alright? Did you get it? Usually they email it to you already. From the Harris.
Come on. Can I ask you, gentlemen, if you see me, we're getting ready to start. You got your mic? Okay, Plainfield. Why don't you have a seat? We're getting ready to get started up in here. Have a seat, please. All right, all right. All right. Have a seat, please. Ready? Turn up the second mic. Turn up the second mic. Testing for the second mic. Turn it up.
Test.
All right, Plainfield, here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's get it started.
Let's get this party started.
Yes.
Come on. Say nothing to the party up in here. Woo! Come on and party with us.
That's right. Get you started.
You ready? You sure? All right, all right.
Are they
How
ready
about
over
over
here?
Come on, come on. You ready? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Hello! Plainfield!
I know
Can I
they
get a
ready
hoop?
over here.
Can I get a hoop for Plainfield?
Yes.
Hello!
Let's
Come
go.
on!
Project VIP.
Me and my partner,
Hey.
Mr. Bobby Akbar. Give it up for Bobby.
Hey.
Oh, come on. Y'all can do better than that.
Give it up for my partner, Miss Roz. Yes.
Hello. We're coming at you this evening
Uh-huh.
because it's Black History Month.
That's right.
And this is our first event.
Our first
We
one.
expect that you will attend all of our events. And as the song says, oh, yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Pump it up for me, Nick.
Hey.
Hit it up. If you feel like getting up and shake it like you
Shake it.
shake it. Come on. Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ain't nothing but a party.
That's right.
And we're going to bring it at you this evening.
A lot of great.
I got my IT people over here.
Shout
We
out
got
to the
vendors
IT.
all around.
Yes.
And what would really help us, me and my partner, if I can see some smiles on your face. This is happy time. If you notice, y'all ain't even got no mask on. Callie said you can have it or you can not have it.
All right, all right.
Don't y'all go to sleep on me now. Come on here. Get some hand claps up in here. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Thank you. Back there at that table.
That's
I
right.
see
That table rocking.
you. Ain't nothing but a party. Right, Bobby?
That's right.
That's right.
Have a great night.
My
Great
partner
Friday
for the
night.
evening. Okay, okay. Okay, wait a minute. We want you to pay attention because our students have worked very, very hard to perform for you this evening. And after each performance, I expect to hear a yes!
Yes.
We got that? Oh, honey, it ain't time to go to bed yet. Can I hear a yes?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Woo.
All right.
Are people of color. That's the theme. We are people of color, which means we all matter.
That's
We
right.
changed it up a little bit this year because we all matter. Doesn't matter the complexion. We all matter. And what we have gone through in the past couple of years, some people didn't make it, but you need to be blessed because look at you. You're still here. Give yourselves a hand clap
That's right.
for
That's right.
being still here.
That's right. All right, so right now we have Plainfield High School Choir as they will come up and they will perform the Negro National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing.
In honor of our anthem, we ask that you please stand. Please stand. Give honor. And as they sing, listen to the words. Absorb the words. Think about what the words are saying, because it rhymes in with our theme this evening. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. Turn around. Turn around and face the audience. Now y'all gonna have to give them a better thank
Yes, a
you.
bigger round of applause.
Thank you.
Excellent job. Thank you, thank you.
I kind of was saying welcome when I was strutting myself in here, but as chairperson, since 2016 for the Plainfield School District, for Black History events and programs and Women in History Month, and having traveled down to the Black Wax Museum down in Maryland, which we plan to do again around April, I welcome you personally. It's a joy to see you out here. I mean, this is just so great for me, having done Zoom the past couple of events. And some people kind of got used to that, you know? And when you talk about doing something, well, can we Zoom it? Well, let's try to in person. And it's such a joy to see your faces, because we have been masked up, masked down, Cali high, Cali low. And look what God did today, Cali low. So I welcome you on behalf of the committee, all my committee people. You want to stand up so the folks can see you? Tristan Cox, Jan, Kim, who else is in the house? Ivory Fennell, Bobby Akbar, Maldonado, where's Kathy? Kathy Maldonado, Dr. Jean Gordon, and under the support of our superintendent, raise your hand, he has allowed us to do what we want to do, how we want to do it, and we'll try to be obedient to all of that. Kind of hard, but we'll try to be obedient. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome on behalf of the Plainfield Public School District's Black History Committee. Bobby.
All right. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I got the teacher voice. During the school day, I am a math coach at Cedarbrook. So I work with children as well as parents and staff. Also through the district, I am the project coordinator for 21st Century After School Program, Tutor Buddies, as well as Family Friendly. A lot of you, I see a lot of familiar faces, definitely are my district family. You know, it's good to see you guys. This night is going to be a special night, and it reminds me of a quote from Ella Fitzgerald. Ella Fitzgerald said, "Where there's love, where there's inspiration, it has to be a good time." So we're going to have a good time tonight. We got a lot of great performances coming, especially right now. We ready for it right now?
Well, we got a couple more people that I would like to step forward.
Okay, so you're going to have us waiting
and
at the
give
back
us
of our seats, huh?
some welcome here. Our illustrious superintendent. Our superintendent. Would you please come and give us some words of welcome? Come on here. Okay.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening. So I will be brief so we can get the celebration going. First and foremost, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who thought it not robbery to come out and participate in tonight's celebration. This is the kickoff for our Black History Month celebration here in Plainfield Public School District, but please, please, please don't get it twisted. We are here to celebrate people of color all day, every day. 365 days of the year, 24/7. 366 days if we count in the leap years. But again, I want to thank the committee for all of the work that they've done to help get us together. And I think one thing that's very important for us to point out, we have to continue to move in a manner that allows us to be inclusive. Right? And that was one thing that I really appreciated when I sat down and I spoke with Roz and the committee members. They said, we want to be inclusive. We want to make sure that when we're celebrating Black History Month, we're celebrating all dialects, all groups of people, all people of color across the diaspora, and all people who are members of this community. Now, we understand how we got here as African Americans, right? Malcolm X said it best, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us. But there are also other ethnic groups that have similar circumstances. We don't often tease out those stories when we're talking about the history of the African American culture and how we got here. So I think this is one step to get us in that direction, because if we're really being inclusive, we can't speak in isolation when we're talking about the story and the history of people of color. We have to know our history just as well as the person that's sitting next to us. If we take the time to understand each other's stories, guess what? We can build better relationships with each other. We can create a stronger community, a stronger school district. We understand what our values are. And then we also know what we need to do to ensure that we don't have value conflicts inside of our community and inside of our organization. So my charge to everyone who's here this evening is to make sure that when we leave this space, we remember that we are here to celebrate the greatness from all people of color, not just during this month, not just today, but all day, every day. You're great, and we're greater together. So thank you to the committee for putting this together. And we always got to make sure we give flowers when they're due and not wait for something to happen. So I want to take this moment to give the beautiful and wonderful Rosalind Moore her flowers for all of the hard work and dedication that she does to keep things going. So please join me in just giving a warm round of applause and a huge thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. We love you, all right?
Okay, now let me take a moment to drop some tears. That was so sweet. I like the way he put that because having met with committee people and talking to Bobby and folks and looking at our community, we could not, no way, continue to just keep saying Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. That's how the theme came about. It actually came about, and she's not here, our security officer over at Cedarbrook. We were talking about it, and she said, you know, Ron, we all matter. Doesn't matter what color you are, we all matter. I said, wait a minute, let me write that down. Let me take it back. And here we are with it. Partner?
All right. Our next special guest that we're going to call up is our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Mark Williams.
Oh, y'all can do better.
That's a hard act to follow, but good evening, everyone. So I think this is the 4th year I've been around the committee doing this work, and you know, I really want to thank you guys for not dropping the ball and continue to move us forward each year. And we're looking forward to everything that is planned. They've worked hard under the leadership of Ms. Roz Moore. So thank you for all that you do. Looking forward to seeing all the, being a part of all the great programs you got planned for this month, and most certainly going on that trip to see the museum. So with that, remember to keep God first and keep pushing. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We're going to move on, and I want to bring up the president of the Plainfield Board of Education, Hannah Wyatt.
Thank you. Whew. All right. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's Black History Month kickoff event. We're glad that you're here. My name is Hannah Wyatt, and I bring greetings to you on behalf of the Plainfield Board of Education. I won't be long, but I want to share a few words about the power of inspiration with you this evening as we embark on celebrating, as the superintendent said, not just this month, but all year long. So we must continue to remember our past as we move forward forcefully into our future. There's a need to draw inspiration and guidance from our past. And through that inspiration, people will find tools and paths that will help them live their lives. I visited Dr. King's monument this weekend at Washington, D.C. Well, actually, it was Tuesday. And I was overwhelmingly inspired. I was inspired by simply just being present in that space and knowing all that he fought for and all that he stood for. Dr. King's fight for equality was unity. The idea that we needed to come together as a people, if anything, is to be accomplished. We must all learn to live together as brothers, he said during his speech in 1965, or we will all perish together as fools. So to each and every one of you, be inspired, then pass that inspiration on to somebody else. And let's always remember to do better, be the best versions of ourselves, and work together as a people to incite the change that we wish to see. Thank you all, and enjoy tonight's event.
Wait a minute. We have, I'd like to introduce, this will be the next president of the Plainfield Board of Education. She's following in Mommy's footsteps, and she came in and she had this paper, and her mom said, she really wants to be on a program. I said, well, she's always on when I do Women in History Month, and she gave me that look. I said, no, flexibility is the word. She will do her thing. Raina Wyatt.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to read my speech. The story of the the book is Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15, 1929. He fought for equality, and he was an important leader. It all started in Georgia, 1930, and he had to stand up on a train for 19 miles, and they had to get served in the back. Martin Luther King went to jail because he was trying to help people on the bus. Martin Luther King, he said, "I have a dream."
We could give her a bigger round of applause. Excellent job, young lady.
Y'all got to do better. This is the future
That's right.
here. This is future. And let me tell you something about her. She loves to strut her stuff. When she was in the fashion show, she was my princess. And she had her crown and her wand and her fabulous dress, didn't you? And did you look cute?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
There you go. Give it up for her.
All right, all right. All right, we do want to recognize PASA. All right, and I see Mrs. Brousseau. Stand up, get everybody, so they can see you, recognize you. Thank you, Mrs. Brousseau.
Okay. On behalf of Plainfield Education Association, I am speaking on behalf of our president, Mr. Keith Costin. And Keith is my baby. He's in the back.
In the
Wave your
back.
hand, baby. Wave your hand.
Hey, Keith.
And he
All right,
said
all right.
to me, Roz, you just go ahead and give the words because you are an executive officer, so you might as well do it. So here I am, words from PEA. Any PEA in the house? Oh, come on. Come on here. Thank you. Now I have words from my favorite lady. I'm looking dead at her. She knows who I'm looking at. Come on, Linda. Miss Linda Carter, our assemblywoman. Come on,
That's
Linda.
right.
Thank you, Roz. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing? Yes, tell me, another year has gone by, and guess what? Another year to celebrate. That is amazing. To the board president, Ms. Wyatt, vice president, all the board members, Mayor Mapp, city council is here, superintendent, assistant superintendent, and everyone who is assembled here. I tell you, it is a pleasure and a privilege to stand before you. On behalf of Senate President Nick Scutari, Assemblyman Jim Kennedy, and myself, we look forward to events like this all around the county and the state. But I am so especially humbled and so proud of Plainfield and being here, because not only is this my home city, but I'm also an educator too. That's why I look like this, you know, coming from school, hitting with those high school kids, you know, 4 to 2 Friday was today. So we had a lot of fun. But it's truly, truly a pleasure that we continue to celebrate. When we look at Black History Month, and as it has been said, we celebrate every day. Every day we're going to celebrate and live as humans and celebrate each other for our heritage and all. But the month of February is really a time when we're going to celebrate and remember all the things that have been done in the past and all of the firsts that have been in the past. You know, we have fought to make sure that we have our rights. We continue to fight to make sure that we have the right things in place, and we're going to continue to fight to make sure that the laws and policies that we pass for the state of New Jersey are inclusive of all of us because we are human. But our heritage means a lot, and we never want to make sure that we forget that and forget what the shoulders that we stand upon and what they have done to fought for us to be able to stand here today and to have the freedoms that we have. Because if it wasn't for our ancestors being as strong as they have been to fight and to not take some of the things that they were able to take and to endure the things that they endured, none of us would be standing here today. And I'm very proud of that. And I want to make sure that we celebrate all of those and give the recognition for the things that they never got recognized for. So let's continue to celebrate and continue to celebrate our history. And Ms. Roz, as always, amazing. And I look forward to seeing the rest of the programs this entire month. And thank you. I thought I was going to get my walk down the runway, but okay, next time.
Next month. Next event, baby. Next event. Bobby.
All right, thank you, Assemblywoman Mrs. Carter. We do want to recognize our mayor, Mayor Mapp. He is here. He did come.
Oh,
All right,
there
he is
he
here.
is.
All right, all right. Mayor, would you
Honorable
please come on up, come share a few
Adrian
words,
Mapp.
Mayor Mapp.
Come on up here. Let me tell you something about, I call him my buddy, and last year his wife was one of my honorees for Women in History. See, I'm not used to seeing him dressed like this. You know, you're just too cool for me today. I got to take a moment and gather this. Look at you. Give it up for the easy, cool breeze.
Good evening, Plainfield. I bring you greetings on behalf of the entire city of Plainfield. I would encourage all of us to encourage all of our young people to know who they are, and we have a responsibility to help them to know who they are. Let us teach them to go back and study the history of our people and where we came from. Let us teach them that we are kings and queens, and that our ancestors brought civilization to this world. Let's teach them that people like Aristotle and Socrates, that everything that they know, they got that by studying at the feet of the Kemetic priests in Egypt, and that Greek philosophy is nothing but stolen African philosophy. I encourage you to take a look at the book called Stolen Legacy by George G.M. James, and you will see the facts about who we are and the great people that we are and where we came from. And you will see that we brought civilization. Africa is not the dark continent, it is the cradle of civilization. And so we just need to teach that in school and make sure that we pass it on and that our young people know who they are, know that they're great, and that they can be anything that they want to be. I will just leave you with something that the late Jomo Kenyatta, who was the president of Kenya, once said. When the missionaries came to Africa, we had the land and they had the Bible. They taught us to pray with our eyes closed, and when we opened our eyes, they had the land and we had the Bible.
Give it up for your mayor. Y'all got to do better than that.
Yes, thank you, Mayor
Come
Mapp.
on,
Thank
whoop,
you.
whoop, for the mayor. You know, I kind of like that outfit. I'm going to have to put him in the next fashion show, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to put him in the next fashion show. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Ivory Fennell to come forward. Ivory has been a part of this committee since it started. He is the one that puts together our heritage tours. Our last one down to Baltimore was fabulous. It was so good, we could have had 2 buses, and we had a waiting list. So we hope that it's going to be like that again. My brother, Ivory Fennell, is going to give you a little history about us.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. And I just want to say, before we get started, be safe when you go home. It's cold out there tonight. Have a good, safe weekend, and just be very safe. Okay, when you go out this weekend. And thank all our dignitaries for coming out tonight. you know, it's a Friday night, and we thank you for coming out. I want to give thanks to Ms. Roz Moore and my partner forever doing these workshops. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of moments for us to come out, especially on a Friday night. And it's cold. So when I got here late, and I almost went back in my house. But anyway, we did this mission statement a few years ago for the people of Plainfield. We just said this is, and I'm going to try to read it to you. The Black History Committee is dedicated to providing the Plainfield School District and the Plainfield community with achievements of people of color, both in America and anywhere else. People of color. It's just not black people. It's people of color. The arrival of the first people of color in the Western Hemisphere and the impact they made still making our lives in the world today. Contributions that helped build America into one of the most powerful and wealthiest nations in the world. We focus on educational gains that have delivered people of culture from slave ships to the presidential seat of America, Barack Obama. We continue to provide educational assistance to all those who seek and want to pursue a positive social, emotional development economically for good of mankind. We remain committed to developing supplementary funds for the eligible Plainfield Public School seniors who seek a higher education. And that's very personal to me because my children graduated from this high school. My daughter is a public school teacher in Newark, teaching 4th grades. My son just moved back from California, worked for HBO. So we continue to encourage all of these students to pursue this. And that's what we do here. And so we can continue to pursue all of these students in Plainfield High School of culture, of color, to pursue your dreams and be where you need to be. So I'm a living testament with my kids who went right here and graduated, and now teaching school and working for HBO and all of that other stuff that goes along with it. So I inspire all you young people that are here, follow your dream. And we are here to help you and assist you if we can with these dreams. Thank you very much. And by the way, get a shirt.
All right, round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Fennell. Some great words, definitely. Our youth is our future. And speaking of future, are you ready? Y'all ready? Oh, we got a great performance from Netherwood Academy. Our pre-K students are going to put on a performance. Children are our future. Director,
Okay, make them feel
Talon
good.
Fisher. Oh, come on, louder, louder.
Netherwood
These young minds.
Academy. That'll be better. While they're preparing them, I want to make note of the director of Netherwood Academy, Mr. Talon Fisher. Talon Fisher.
Martin Luther King. Dr. King, he had a dream of peace and harmony. P-E-A-C-E, 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 of peace and harmony. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. Dr. King, he had a dream of peace and harmony. P-E-A-C-E, 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 of peace and harmony. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King.
Give it up.
Yes.
Give it up for our future. This is the future. Just hold them there a minute. And I see all those parents out there. Get your cameras up. Take the picture. And do you see something here? How it matches with our theme? Children of color. Right here. This is the future right here. That's the future right there. And the teachers, I didn't get the name.
Ismat Rizvi. Miss Monica Perez.
Monica Perez and,
Ismat Rizvi.
okay, you got it. But they performed at our last year event when we had it at the high school. And I tell you, every time I call Talon, oh yeah, what do you want us to do? Now, what we have for them, because they're babies, and they don't hang out like we do, some of us don't hang out like we used to either, but we have some to-go bag food for them. So Mashios has prepared food for them to take. It will be given to them in their classroom area. Give it up for the future once again. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Excellent job. Dancing, singing, and little man was playing them drums.
And did you see my little drummer boy over
Oh, yeah.
there? My little drummer boy. Okay, we're pretty much on point. It's, if you look at your program, if you have it, I think you were given at the door, we have some goodies for you. We wouldn't invite you here without feeding you. Okay, so we got something for you. We got something for you. So at this point, I'm going to ask our VIP students. VIPs, you stand up.
VIP students.
Stand up under the direction of Victoria David. Stand up.
Yes.
Victoria David. And I commend them because every time we have an event, Ms. David will always call, do you need us? Do you need us? Again, the future over there. So I'm going to ask that they assist in ushering to the table. The way it's going to go, you guys are going to have to get away from the door, I believe they're coming through here, going around, picking up food, and then coming out on the other side. We're going to have some good music playing, and we're going to dine, and we get to a certain point, can dine. And let me not forget, we have vendors. It's been such a long time since we were able to have vendors here. They're around the room. Janice Woods, retired but not retired, because every time we have something, Janice is right there for it. So give some welcome, give some love to our vendors. They got some fabulous stuff. Now, they ain't taking no funny money, so I think some of them do have credit card, app, money, but I think they would prefer cash, whatever. But in any event, Nick, give me some eating music. 1, 2, 3 VIPs. Let's start up here. Okay, you know how we do. Usher, right here. Table right here, get up, line up.
Just to remind everyone, there is hand sanitizer on the outside of the door. Before entering in, there is hand sanitizer to use. We can keep it moving. Table here, table there. Okay. Mayor's table. The mayor's table. Line up to get something to eat. We can keep it moving because we got more entertainment for you. We have a drawing coming up as well.
Where's the phone? Get up and walk, unless we went in there to get something. Okay. We're going to be doing a couple of things right now. Providence Health Center, owned and operated by a man of color, is doing much for Plainfield. And right now, if you took a raffle ticket, they have something special to give you. So take a look at the raffle ticket. We're getting ready to pull. Here, come on, I can't do all this.
Hello, this is Providence Healthcare Diagnostics. If you're in the neighborhood and you need a COVID test, we're at 320 Park Avenue, and we too are a business of color. But right now, we want to share some love with you. Those of you who have pulled a raffle ticket, at this time we're going to call out the winner. Please pull out your raffle ticket number.
First of three winners, Gloria Montague, or Montiel. That's you?
Gloria Montague. Our next winner is
Lydia Gomez. Lydia.
Come on down, Lydia. Lydia Gomez. Thank you, Lydia Gomez.
America Espinosa.
There she is. What is it? America Espinosa? Congratulations. These are our three winners for the Providence Healthcare Diagnostics drawing. Thank you.
I would just like to add, I would like to mention one thing. The young lady that was on the mic, who does she sound like? This is my daughter. They run a fabulous thing here. Park Avenue and the Dunn Building. In the Dunn Building, they are open. Register if you want to take a test of any sort. The results come back very early. So, in the neighborhood, people of color, go get yourself tested if need be. Okay, take care. Anybody that's kind of sitting around, you can go head up, go through the line and get something to eat. If any of my committee people are in the house, will you come up front for a photo shoot, please? Committee people, Tristan Cox, front and center. Jan Wood, front and center.
Ms. Montenegro wants to do a photo. Is Ivy Fennell still here? Jan? Tristan? Joyce Polk? Maria Hunter? Kudos to my wonderful Nick Gore, who's always at my beck and call when I have them. I have all my committee people, the ones that are in the house. Tim Artist. Brenda Pryor. Did I lose Tim Artist somewhere? Oh, well, put it on hold. Thank you. If you still have not gotten online, the opportunity is right now. They got some good stuff back there. VIP members, get yourself something to eat. Vendors, you also are invited to get something to eat. Any of our vendors, you're welcome. Again, let me remind you to please visit our vendors. We've got some wonderful scented oils and health products over here. We've got some fabulous clothing in the back, African culture clothing. I think we have some beauty products back there. I see some fabulous fox fur jackets, and of course, if you want to get one of these t-shirts, committee member Brenda Pryor is back there, you can purchase. In the back, we have t-shirts. I believe this young man was a prior student at Plainfield High School. Welcome. We welcome you. Thank you so much for coming. Wanted to acknowledge also our security. They're right on point. They're right here for us. Always, they got us covered. Nobody's going to mess with us tonight. Anybody that has not come up to get some good stuff from Maggio's, we want to thank Andre James, Keisha, of putting this together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're asking you to return back to your seats so we can start our second half of our presentations.
Yeah, she left.
Have a good weekend. I'll email you that stuff.
She left. But she was in the bed.
At night? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, you gotta wait before that.
I would like to mention from Providence, the winners, I believe they got a gift certificate, a gift card, $25 gift card on that last drawing from Providence right here in Plainfield. I don't know if the winners are still here. They probably got the gift card and left. Oh, no. But we have another drawing coming up, so you'll have another opportunity. I wanted to give a shout out to one of our beginning team members from Team Awesome. Dolores Damaron was in the house. She was honored this afternoon by the board at a luncheon. She might have left already. I know she came in and she might have left already. Okay, if we could bring it down. If you're still eating and chewing, chew very softly so you'll be able to hear the next entertainer. Is that all right with everybody? How was the food? Come on here. How was the food? Kudos to Andre James and Keisha Mack. I know they're back there busy. They've been busy all day. They had an event this afternoon, and they're very, very fine staff that works back there, not only for events, but feeding the children of the Plainfield School District. So give them a big applause for the work they do in culinary work. Okay, partner.
All right, so our next presenter is from Paz High School. This young lady is going to do a phenomenal job. I'm told she's a very good vocalist, and her name is Kaylin Mersola. Kaylin Mersola, come on up, sweetie.
Don't need you to love me. I got my sister. I can feel her now. She may not be here, but she's still mine, I know. She still loves me. Got my children. I can't hold them now. They may not be here, but they still mine, I know. They know I still love them. Got my house, it still keep the cold out. Got my chair when my body can't hold out. Got my hands doing good like they supposed to. Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. Got my eyes though they don't see us for now. They see more about how things really are. I'm gonna do a deep breath. Gonna hold my head up. Gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing out. I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to live a bountiful life. And all the love inside of me, oh, stand as tall as the tallest tree. 'Cause I'm thankful for every day that you've given, both the easy and hard ones I'm living. But most of all, I'm thankful for loving who I really am. I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm beautiful. And I'm
You know, I'm really impressed with her because if any of you can remember Alexis Morantz, who started here at POS, and now she is way up there. I mean, she is at the top of the peak, entertaining all over. And I can see this happening with this young lady here. Give her another hand, please. I truly want to acknowledge a young lady that was honored this afternoon, and she's my side, hip, and back, and everything else. Miss Dolores Dameron, Dee Dee. She's one of the original team members of Team Awesome. And she called me, she said, I'm coming, but. I said, no, you're coming. And if anybody can remember when we did presentation, when COVID first started, and we had a virtual, and she was one of the key persons, she's still above the ground. She's still above the ground, and from that, if you have enough faith to know that you can make it, this is living proof right here. Because they had told her, you're not gonna make it. Her testimony on that was awesome. The screen had so many people on it, the pictures got smaller and smaller, so many people had pulled into it. So she's a living witness that if you believe that you can achieve anything and just let the man upstairs. Am I preaching here? I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. You have to understand that's my other life. And also congratulate her. You got ordained, didn't you? Ordained? You? Didn't you get ordained? She got ordained. Minister, evangelist now, Dee Dee Dameron. Have a couple of words, Dee Dee.
Well, I'm going to say praise the Lord. I know, this is Black History Month, and I'm just grateful to be in your midst on tonight. I know I'm rushing because I have to make a presentation at 7:30, but I just wanted to come by and to just say thank you for coming, to give you greetings of love, of hope, because in 2020, when COVID first came out, there was no cure, nobody knew what it was all about. But I am grateful tonight because I was diagnosed with COVID and viral pneumonia at the same time. And so I really was sick for a month, but they did not put me in the hospital. They said, because those ventilators were killing people. My doctor said, we're gonna treat you at home. And I am just so grateful tonight because I am above ground. COVID wasn't nice to me, but you know what? I still stomped on it and I'm still here. And I'm a witness that if you have faith and you believe in God, He is a healer. He is a rewarder of those that diligently seek Him. And I'm seeking Him every day. And I'm loving on people every day because that's what we are supposed to do, is to show love. Show love, show love. Acts of kindness will go a long way. And I just want to encourage each of you tonight to keep moving, keep striving, and you will reach your goal. God bless all of you.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. And just to let you know, she's going home and she's going to be rewriting her sermon for Sunday based upon what you just said. Oh, for tonight, excuse me, for tonight. Give it up for my partner, Dee Dee Dameron.
All right, so the young lady that just came out and sung for us, Caitlin, she just won second place at a vocal competition, which is a big deal. She did such an excellent job, and we do want to shout out Ms. Getz, her vocal coach at Paz. She did a phenomenal job. I also want to shout out Dr. Gordon. We have Dr. Gordon here. All right. And other board members, I do appreciate you, to those that came out. We also have principals and vice principals. We have VP Fort in the back there. All right, Cedar Brook. And who, a couple others was in and out. Principals at the high school, Barlow. So, next up.
Wanted to mention also that the Plainfield YMCA representatives are here. Wave your hands. And they'll be around at the next event, which is February 18th, to share some of the things they're doing. They house after-school program at Cedar Brook School. So we welcome you to be here this evening. Go ahead, Bobby.
All right, next up, we have another great presentation from Paz under the tutelage of the coordinator, Mr. Gregory Williams. we have our instrumental class students coming out to perform Let Us Jazz It Up. Let's give a round of applause to our jazz band.
I know that you guys have eaten and you might be a little full, but you could do a heavier hand clap than that. Thank you.
That was a Jeremy Pelt composition entitled For the Kids. And I played a little solo on there, and we also heard from Justin Orozco. Absolutely. The next composition we're going to play is going to require that we add to our ensemble. And so we'd like to add Miss Ajane Lovett. She's going to come out and sing Blue Bossa.
A place inside my heart is where you live. Memories from our start, the love you give. Days where we're alone and you were in my heart. The blueness of the trueness of our love. Nights of moonlit skies, a gentle kiss. Something in your eyes fills me with bliss. Hold me in your arms, and then I will recall the blueness of the trueness of our love. Thought of how we met still lingers on. How could I forget that magic dawn? All the warm desires, the fire in your touch, the blueness of the trueness of our love. The blueness of the trueness of our love. The blueness of the trueness of our
Another round of applause for our jazz band. Let me tell you something about Mr. Gregory Williams. There's never been a time that I have reached out and he said no. He gets them here, he works them, and we've been doing this for quite a while, so he deserves an extra hand clap on directing these children. I'm going to share with you a couple of things. We're almost down to our last performing students from DeWitt Barlow School, but I want to throw in a couple of things. Don't forget the vendors. If you haven't visited, try to get there. And our VIPs now is passing around our feedback sheet. We like to know how we did and do we need to improve? And we take this very seriously. If you could fill it out, bring it up, put it on this table before you leave. It's important to us so we know what direction to go in for the next time, the good, the bad, and the ugly, or whatever you want to say. But please, please fill that form out before you leave. Again, this has been an awesome kickoff, don't you think? This has been an awesome, awesome cookout. I extend again to the IT department over there. IT, raise your hand. Maria, Nikki, my partner over there who's always there, and a lot of people to put this together, trust me. Whole lot of people, a lot of work involved. Now, and they've been so very patient, so very patient. These are, and I had it on the program, is dancing is what we like to do, but they changed it and said, I'll rise up. So they like to do it and rise up. Here is DeWitt D. Barlow School. Give a hand up for them.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. We'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
All right, y'all need to rise up. Give a big hand clap for Barlow School dancers. Oh, y'all can do better than that. They were fabulous. They were fabulous. Yeah, we're going for that. Well, it's been a fabulous kickoff. We got a few things we'd like to share. Before those that are leaving, I know how parents are. My child is done, I'm done too. And you walk out the door. But we do have some announcements to make. And if you will hold tight for a minute, I applaud you guys because our time frame was up to 8 o'clock. And I think we did pretty good. Don't you think? We did
Definitely,
pretty good
great
as far
job.
as time. I think we did fabulous. I'd like to mention that the artwork that you see here is from the students of Cook School. Cook School did all this artwork over here.
Excellent.
Fabulous. And all of the centerpieces were done by one of the Panther people from Cedarbrook School, Ms. Deidre. All of the centerpieces. So that is just fabulous of her coming in and supporting with us. Okay, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Bobby.
All right, everyone. So we do have some more Black History events happening. On Wednesday, February 8th, there's a virtual presentation from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. where it is led by Dr. Tristan Cox, who is the Social Studies District Supervisor. On Saturday, February 11th, Alpha Phi Alpha sponsoring a Young Men's Conference. You need to check the website for more information. That conference is going to be phenomenal. Saturday, February 18th, Saturday matinee, movie time, y'all, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The movie Marshall, all about the legendary Thurgood Marshall. And our last event here with our district is Saturday, February 24th. It's our accumulating events. That's going to have a lot of different presentations. I can't wait, even bigger than today. And next.
Okay, I think Bobby did mention Dr. Tristan Cox is hosting, he did not mention this, Dr. Cox is hosting a book club on Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:30. And the book that is being read is The Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. So be sure if you want to be involved, get involved with that. Some community events, Impact of Hope Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization,
They serve the city of Plainfield for helping others through self-improvement programs, employment, and anything to make it better. They're having an event on February 25th at Jerusalem Lodge at 105 East 7th Street. And for those that follow on the website, our wellness coach has a wealth of information about keeping yourself great and in order.
Kudos.
Kudos.
All right, we want to give a special shout out to our VIP students for a great job and
VIP,
all their
where are you?
support all night.
There
Thank
they
you,
go.
thank you to those young men and ladies who did an excellent job.
And then their advisor, Victoria David.
Special shout out.
Yeah, she's always with us. To my special buddy who's always there, I call her the camera lady, Gloria Montenegro. Always at every event. She is
Excellent.
never without her camera. So be careful, she will take a picture. She will
Capturing the special moments.
Yes.
Yes.
IT department, which I had mentioned before.
Of course, couldn't do it without them.
Support. Our security, been on point the whole night with us.
Yes.
And of course, the entire administration of the Plainfield Board of Education, superintendent and his staff. I'd like to make this announcement. If you'd like to re-watch this amazing performance again, you can see it all in a replay on our YouTube channel for the Plainfield Public School District. Did everybody get that? If you want to look at this whole thing again, you can go on the YouTube channel for the Plainfield Board of Education. And believe it or not, all of this is going to be live streamed. Every event we have is live streamed. You can look at it, re-look at it, pick up something you didn't see. And we thank IT department for doing that. I think we covered about everything.
That's
Didn't we,
it.
Bobby?
Yes.
And at this point, we want to say thank you all for supporting our efforts. But this is just the first event.
Just beginning.
Got 3 more to go.
Yes, yes.
And then we'll talk about Women in History Month. We got that. And then we're working on a trip to Baltimore, Maryland during April. Give yourselves a hand for being patient with us.
Thank you,
Going
thank you.
through everything. And we love you. So,
Get home safe.
Nick.
Thank you,
give us some
everyone.
Go out music.
My theme music.
Theme music. Go out music. Everybody get home safe. If you're going out tomorrow, bundle up, pull out the furs.